Hi there, I'm Rambling Rhonda. I'm a global nomad for on the go for over 10 years now. And a few years ago, my partner and I bought a little home, a village place in rural Bulgaria. And it's like a base camp for us. When we're not moving around, we like to come back here and hang. And today's video is showing how I'm using the little wood burning stove for the first time to actually cook in, I think. This is Ryan, is this our fourth trip back? Is that what we figured out? This is our fourth trip back. And so I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, please subscribe to my channel. I'd like to be able to show you other things in our adventures. We go all over the place and we're always learning new things and love to have you. Hi. Ho, ho, ho. I'm going to finish it off in the oven. Slow cook it, see how that does. So this wood burning stove, the wood, the utensils, everything came with this house. And I'm not sure if the widow that used to live here used this fry pan like this, but I don't think that'll hurt it. And I put like one of the lids from one of the enameled pans on top of it just to hold in a bit of the heat. You know, I'm trying to be as minimalistic as I can and buy as little stuff as I can. So it's my first attempt and I'm kind of excited. And I just have some meat in there that I bought in a cube kind of a package at the little village store. And it's probably like a chopped pork or something, and I expected it to put off quite a bit of fat, but it didn't. It was quite dry, so I was able to kind of like chunk it up almost like in little pieces like a hamburger would chop up. And then the seasoning that I added was a mixed seasoning that I got through a friend that bought some at a local shop that does some specialty items that come from the UK. So it was about 50 cents or so for this package of mixed seasonings that just smell good, and I was pretty generous with it. I'm not finding any salt in my stuff. I'm sure I have some, but I haven't found it. So we'll just see how it turns out. So it's fun. Have a great day. Oh, and I wanted to add this little oven mitt. Can you see what it is? It's the cutest little picture. Oh, I need to be careful. I can't set it on the stovetop. It's hot. It's a stork sitting on top of a thatched village home. This was gifted to me in Ukraine by a lady that I did some private tutoring with, a young lady, and she was so sweet. And she had family members that also lived in Russia. This was in Chernivtsi, Ukraine, before the big invasion. And I'm just so tickled to use it. We have a stork's nest in our village, near the entrance of the village, a big old stork's nest. And here in Eastern Europe, if you have a stork's nest in your village, it's a sign of good luck, you know, and the storks are really big. When you see them fly through the sky, they're so impressive. So I love that I'm getting a chance to use that. Have a good day. I thought of one more little detail that I wanted to share. I'm trying to figure out how to live the most easily in this little village home. And it makes sense to me that the elderly lady that lived here for a long time probably had her methods and had been doing things for a long time. So why would I come in and try to do things the way that I was accustomed to at home? Wouldn't it be more fun to adapt to village methods? And so I'm trying to take it slowly and easily and feel things naturally. And one of the first things I found, I'll show you. One of the first things that I found here was this little bitty yellow plastic chair. Don't notice this. This is for something else. But this little bitty yellow plastic chair, it's not as dirty as it looks. It's just old. And when I was cooking at the stove here, because I'm standing so high over it, cutting things and putting them in the pan hurt my back a little bit. And I had originally figured out, that sitting on this chair made it easier to tend the fire. And now I realize that sitting on this chair, I could actually sit here and cut up my vegetables and put them on the pot and do that kind of like cut them in my hand like my mom used to do, as opposed to on a cutting board, and do it slowly, and that it was comfortable. So it's just fun. It's like an adventure, and this lifestyle affords me plenty of time to play like this. And I try to buy as many of the ingredients that I can for my cooking from the little village shops and buy local and locally sourced. And yeah, so I'm just having a blast. Hope you are too. Take care. Ooh, that smells good. This little spoon is from Sri Lanka. It's made from coconut. This dish is old and a little stained, but it's perfectly good. I love this little thing here that came with the house. Keep you from breaking your dish on the stovetop. Oh, and I added beer for the, the liquid that I needed. So we'll see how it tastes. Thanks, baby. Okay, here we go. The potatoes are like perfectly tender, which is really great. Like, for us, basically free energy, and such inexpensive groceries. The meat's tasty. The seasoning's a little spicy. I mean, it's kind of Indian curry inspired. Got some onions in here and carrots. This helps me feel a lot braver about being a workaway host and being able to cook for volunteers, because I have such minimal capabilities here, so that's been a little intimidating. But yeah, if I can learn how to do this, then it'll be inexpensive and I can get some helping hands on deck, which would be really fun. Yum! Yay! Have a great one. Bye, friends.